Hello everyone, welcome to the yarn bowl. Today we are going to see how to crochet this beautiful floral Diya holder or tea light holder, which is a very simple and easy project. Meanwhile, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the yarn bowl and click on the bell icon as well so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, please do not forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram to get more updates. So for this project I'm using yellow color yarn, green color yarn, scissors and 3.5mm crochet hook. So I'll give you the yarn type and the brand in the description box. So for row 1 we'll go ahead, create a magic ring, chain 3 and 11 double crochets around the magic ring. This chain 3 is also considered as our double crochet with yellow color yarn. So at the end of row 1 we will have 12 double crochet and we will end this row by doing a slip stitch on top of our starting chain 3. For row 2 we'll go ahead, create a chain 3 and work 1 double crochet on the same stitch, and on each stitch we work 2 double crochet. So at the end of this row we will have 24 stitches, and we end this row by doing a slip stitch on top of our starting chain 3. For row 3 we will work chain 3 and work 2 double crochet on the next stitch and 1 double crochet on the next stitch and 2 double crochet on the next stitch. So we are going to alternate between 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet, and the starting chain 3 is also considered as our double crochet. So we end this row by doing a slip stitch on top of our starting chain 3. At the end of this row we will have 34 stitches. So once this is done, we can measure the base of our Diya or the tea light to see if the circumference of the circle is sufficient for our tea light or Diya. So if you need to add more rows you can do, or if you need to reduce the number of rows you can stop with row 2. So it depends on the Diya you're using. You can work the base accordingly. So for row 4 I'm working chain 1 and working a single crochet on the same stitch, chain 4 and then skip 2 stitches and work single crochet, and then chain 4, skip 2 stitches and work 1 single crochet on the next stitch. So we are going to repeat this around, and then we end this row by working a slip stitch on top of our starting single crochet. So now that we have created the chain spaces for our petals, we can start working our petals in this row 5. So for this I'm working chain 1 and working 1 single crochet on the same stitch. In the chain 4 space I'm going to work 1 half double crochet and then 1 double crochet, 1 triple crochet, 1 picot stitch. Picot stitch is nothing but chain 3 and slip stitch on the starting chain 1, and then 1 triple and then 1 double crochet and 1 half double crochet on the chain 4 space, and then work 1 single crochet on the single crochet of the previous row. So we are going to work 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 triple crochet, picot, 1 triple crochet, 1 double crochet and 1 half double crochet in the chain 4 space, and work 1 single crochet on the single crochet of the previous row around, and then we will end this row by doing a slip stitch on top of our starting single crochet. Now we've worked our first row of petals, and we can start proceeding to work our second row of petals. For that we are working 1 chain, turn your work backwards, and then we work a slip stitch until we reach the middle portion of our petal in row 5. We are what we are going to do here is we are going to create 1 more chain spaces for the second row of petals. So we want the petals to fall between the petals of row 5. So we are creating a chain space. So I worked a single crochet in the mid of petal in the row of row 5, and then worked chain 5 and then single crochet in the mid of the petal of row 5, and then chain 5, single crochet in the mid of the petal of row 5, chain 5 around, and then we work a single then we do a slip stitch on top of our starting single crochet. To finish this round we would have created a chain spaces for the next layer of petals. So we are starting to work row 7. So for row 7, turn your work to the right side, chain 1, single crochet on the same stitch, and then we are again working the petal stitch, which is nothing but half double crochet, triple, picot stitch, triple, double crochet, half double crochet on the chain 5 space, and then single crochet on the single crochet of the previous row around, and then we work a slip stitch on top of our starting single crochet. To finish this row, we would have created our second layer of petals after this row. So once this row is done, you can fasten off, cut off your yarn, and we can work one more layer of petals in the middle, which is in the row 3. So we are going to select a stitch in between our row 5 of petals. So I'm in the 2 stitches that are skipped, I'm choosing the second stitch and then attaching my yarn to that stitch, and then we work one single crochet on the same stitch, chain 1, work one single crochet on the same stitch, and then chain 3, reach to the next second skipped stitch of row 3, single crochet in that stitch, chain 3, and then reach to the second skipped stitch of row 3, single crochet in that stitch, chain 3 around until you reach the end, and then work a slip stitch on top of our starting single crochet to finish this row. So once this row is done, we would have created chain spaces of our next layer of petals in the middle. So now that we have worked our chain spaces, we can start creating the petals, the middle layer of petals. So for that, chain 1, single crochet on the same stitch, and then work 1 petal stitch in the chain 3 space, which is 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 triple, picot stitch, 1 triple, 1 half double, 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and then we work 1 single crochet on the single crochet of the previous row, and then we work 1 petal stitch and 1 single crochet around, and then end this row by working a slip stitch on top of our starting single crochet. So once we are done with row 9, our petal layers will be complete. So we will no longer be working on our petal layer. So our flower is complete. Now we can work creating a leaf base for this flower, which will give you a wonderful look, a realistic look. So after this row is complete, we will start working on the leaf base layer for this flower Diya holder. So for the leaf base layer, I've taken a green color yarn, and then I'm going to attach this yarn to the row 5 of petals. I'm just randomly choosing a spot, and then I will work one chain, single crochet on the same stitch, and then I'm going to work chain 5, single crochet in the next layer of the petal in the middle of the petal of the row 5, petal in the row 5 layer, and then chain 5, single crochet in the mid of the petal which is on row 5, chain 5. So we are going to continue working like this around, and then we will work a slip stitch on top of our starting single crochet to finish this row. So now we have created a chain spaces for working our leaf base leaves for our Diya holder. So now we can proceed with our last layer of which is the leaf layer. So for this I'm working chain 3, which is considered as my first double crochet, and then we work 3 double crochets, 1 triple, and picot stitch, 1 treble and 3 double crochet in the chain 5 space, and then 1 double crochet in the previous rows single crochet. So we are going to work 3 double crochet, treble, picot, treble, 3 double crochet in the chain 5 space of the previous row, and then work 1 double crochet on the single crochet of the previous row around, and then we work a slip stitch on top of our starting chain 3 to close this round, and then you can fasten off and weave your edges. So now I'm going to complete my last row, which is my leaf row, and then I will do a slip stitch, fasten off and weave my yarn. Now I'm placing my Diya on my floral Diya holder. This is wonderful, and it looks like a Diya is placed on a layered flower, which adds a wonderful Diwali essence or Diwali decor. So simple and easy project. Please try this at home and let me know your comments. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.